I'm John.
Hey, and I'm Simon.
And we're the Occupational Philosophers. We would love you to join us for our podcast every 2 weeks, where we help you realize your untapped potential as the curious, creative, and imaginative star that you are, or would like to be.
We will be chatting with people who've taken the path less traveled. They've got stories that will inspire you to be more fearless, break out of the non-creative weeds, and see things in a really unique way.
You already know in your bones that you're a creative beast, but perhaps you don't just know how to unleash it. Maybe it's ignored talent in writing, leading innovation at work, or simply underwater crochet. This is where we come in. We will be your guides, your Sherpas.
Imagine sort of like Sesame Street's Bert to your Ernie.
Who am I? Bert or Ernie?
You're definitely Bert because you've got a massive head. Or we could be like the Marge to your Homer.
You're definitely Homer. In each show, we'll explore ideas such as how to deal with the fiendish, naysaying ogre who lives in your brain and tells you you're a creative loser.
How to open your eyes and see the world around you in a really unique way.
And how to be curious and try things you wished you always had done.
But perhaps you're just a little scared to. So if you think you may enjoy the not-so-serious conversations between a mild-mannered, middle-aged British man with a love of curiosity and philosophy.
That's me. And an outspoken middle-aged Australian surfer man who happens to be an artist and a published author on a book about creativity.
And that's me.
Then join us as we bring you a not-so-serious business guide to using your imagination, staying creative, asking those really great questions that can create a more interesting life.
And why a not-so-serious business podcast? After the year we've all had, I'm done with serious. And look, I've tried it and it just doesn't work. And John, why the Occupational Philosophers? That came out of your big brain, but given your Bert to my Ernie, you do have a big head.
Well, the idea for Occupational Philosophers came from the notion that there are many fields that exist which are associated with helping people in their place of work. I mean, you have occupational therapists who look after health and well-being, and occupational psychologists who are interested in people's behaviour and mindset. So it simply struck me that helping people to be more curious, creative and imaginative in work and beyond might be the perfect role of an occupational philosopher.
So if you're listening along and feeling curious, don't be alarmed. It's a very normal human trait and something which we all have in abundance. And along with its wingmen of creativity and imagination, essential to thriving in this modern age we're in.
Wingmen? What are wingmen?
Well, think of it sort of like your bestie or your plus one that you always hang out with, maybe like on a night out. They're there as your wingman.
And what about the modern age?
Well, I've been reading a book this week and they're describing the time we're in as the modern age. So I thought I'd work with it.
Good for you. You read a book.